Why hello YouTube! Greetings from the LazyEyebrowReviewer to a review of the Reprolabels set for Combiner Wars Firefly, or Flight if you still believe in the legend of G1. Firefly, when it came out, really struck me as off. The robot mode looked good, but the plane just looked boring and unconvincing with those tiny little wings. Thankfully, Reprolabels is here to help fix that. Things to note, I have painted this plane prior to this reviews, both to emulate the Unite Warriors release, as well as to complement this set. Without further ado though, let's get into it. The first thing you'll probably notice on Firefly, or at least I did, is the glaring amounts of unused red surface. It's generally unpleasing, and for a jet is kinda laughable. What Reprolabels aims to do here is to fix that by extending the painted surface area of the wing to help sell the idea that the wing is actually flight-worthy. And by golly, does it look fantastic! The blue and gold striping, as well as the contrasting white, has been extended by nearly 25%, making this super fantastic looking. Silver stripes have been added to the leading edge of the wing, really making them pop. The designers were also gracious enough to not make just some blanket sweep of a sticker, and allowed the molded detail below to shine through. In anticipation of this set, I also went ahead and covered the surface area of the wing in white paint, as well as added silver detailing to the molded fins. The added black stripe is to emulate the Unite Warriors release, which emulated the G1. I personally like the black stripe, but man does this complement the Reprolabels wing stripe. I still get the molded detail while still getting a believable, stinking amazing looking wing. The color match on both the gold and the white is super spot on, and I would just about recommend this alone for your Firefly, with or without white paint. Other details we get for the plane are the Air Force-esque Autobot stickers on the tail fins, a blue with white and gold striped sticker for the side of the plane, which also makes his arm look good in robot mode, extra white details to go around the intakes, and finally, an Air Force-looking Autobot logo on the nose cone, with your choice of Firefly or Firefly to go directly above it. This set is one of the more extensive jet mode conversions, and yet it's so effective, and goodness does it ever bring Firefly up to the same class as the rest of the aerial bots. So on to robot mode. The robot mode adds a bunch of details here and there that really make this guy pop. First of which, the combiner plug gets silver stickers applied with blue striping, as well as an extra blue sticker where the blue chest plating comes together. I really love this idea, as it just makes the chest look so coherent and like it's an actual chest, much in the same way that Combiner Wars Dead End and Breakdown molds do. It's a really great addition in my book. And as previously mentioned, the blue and gold striped arms look pretty good. They're hardly noticeable in robot mode though. And finally, just below the knees are given a red flare that stays within molded detail. For Firefly, this really works, and I can't explain why, but does it ever? In limb mode, Firefly gets a blue triangle that I feel is far more noticeable than on Alpha Bravo or Skydive and Air Raid. It's not overly visible in leg mode, but in arm mode, it really helps make the transition from robot to hand. Not much of the detailing described is visible here, except for the arms of robot mode. Making them blue on top gives such a dynamic look, one that I can really get behind. Anyway, that was my review for the Reprolabels sheet for Firefly. If you're going to get any one set of the 6 available for the aerial bots, get this one. It turns Firefly from a rather bland red and white jet to a stellar addition to the team. This has been the Lazy Eyebrow Reviewer.